chicken jock.
Alright guys, welcome back to another video, and today we are talking about something I have been very excited to talk about for about a little over a year now, and it's the Minecraft movie. I don't know about you guys, but hearing Jack Black pronounce Minecraft items for about 2.5 hours is something that I was looking forward to and actually was on my bucket list, let's be honest here, and I'm pretty sure everybody can agree with me on that one. And seeing all these different characters come to life on the big movie screen, like a villager who looks like they just got off of heroin, and this sheep who also looks like they just got off of heroin and looks like they were the dealer that was giving it to the villagers, was one of the coolest things ever. I mean, honestly, this was a really great movie. Now, when I was going to see the Minecraft movie, my expectations were so low that the bar was literally none. They had to do the bare minimum just to beat my expectations, and still somehow they really didn't do that. Now, even though the movie was pretty bad in my eyes, I still had a fun time watching it, but it was mainly because everyone in the movie theater was quoting Jack Black after everything he said, like chicken jockey and flint and steel, which I knew was going to happen, but still was pretty funny when it did. But there were so many aspects of the movie that was just missing very important parts of the game. Like, think about the different mobs they didn't even show. We don't know about the Ender Dragon. We got introduced to some wannabe whatever this thing is character. It's not even a wannabe. We don't even know what this thing is supposed to be. I've never seen this in Minecraft before. I've been playing my entire life. I've never seen this thing. But it's a kids movie, so it's okay, you know, they're able to get away with all that stuff because you're not really supposed to be thinking about all that, you know, you're supposed to be just having a good time, or, you know, you're just watching it so the kids, you know, you're stuck with the kids, you know, they want to watch the movie, so, you know, you're a parent, you're stuck watching it. But for the game itself, never did the Enderman, for example, give you hallucinations when you looked at it. You know, all it did when you looked at it was just get mad at you and start attacking you. So it just really doesn't make any sense to me how they incorporated some of that stuff inside of the movie. They chose the most generic plot for this movie I have ever seen. Oh, our team, they get sent to the Minecraft world by accident, and now they're stuck there and they gotta find a way to get out, and they gotta go on this big ginormous journey across the entire Minecraft world to find this one part that one of the clumsy characters broke. So now they gotta go on this huge journey and get this part and then leave. But oh wait, there's a twist. The monster piglin thing, whatever that thing is I've never seen inside of Minecraft, also wants that orb so it can take over the overworld. So it just is this huge plot about our heroes trying to get back to the real world, but also defeat the villain so the villain doesn't take over the Minecraft world. This plot is just so repetitive. It's done in like every single like kids movie and stuff, and it's just like crazy. Now, granted, like I said, if you just go into this movie with the idea of just having a fun time with your friends or something, this is the best movie ever to you. I mean, it really doesn't matter how the plot is. If you're just going in to watch Jack Black say a bunch of Minecraft quotes for about 2.5 hours, then you're going to the right movie. Now, there are some aspects of the movie that really threw me off, and the first thing that comes to mind immediately is Jack Black and Jason Momoa doing the man sandwich thing, or whatever that was, about halfway through the movie. And another thing that really made me not like the movie was the whole entire close moments between Natalie and Henry, because it just didn't work for me. Like, yeah, it's upsetting their mom is dead and they're moving to this new town and it's a whole new life for them and they're going through a lot, but still, it just didn't work when they tried to get them close together or just make you feel emotional for them, because I just didn't have any attachment to those characters. Like that whole entire exposition in the beginning where they got them in the real world and stuff, I know you gotta have some sort of story before sending them to the Minecraft world, but even then, that was definitely the most boring part of the movie, because obviously you're not there to watch that. But even then, they could have still made that part interesting, and I was just so bored out of my mind trying to get into these characters. And that really seems to be a running issue with the movie, where they try to get you to get close to the characters in such a little of time, and it never works. Like, for example, the villain. They tell about the villain's backstory, and that's it. They don't say anything else about it. They don't, no redemption or anything. The villain is just defeated, and that's it. It's not like every villain that needs a backstory has to have some sort of redemption to themselves. You know, not every villain is Darth Vader, you know what I'm saying? But at the same time, it would have been maybe a little bit better for the villain if she was able to find her creativity, or if she was able to do the breakdance or whatever she was doing about halfway through the movie that explained why she was not creative. If she was able to redeem herself or find joy again in that, it would have been a little bit better of a movie. I'm not saying the villain was a big deal. I completely forgot the villain's name, I'm going to be honest. And for a kids movie, this movie was kind of ruthless in some factors. Like one scene, there's this little piglin making a drawing, and he walks up to the villain just straight up kills this random piglet thing. And then when they get to the overworld at first, it turns nighttime and they're like, oh my god, what do we do? What do we do? And they look at this pink sheep that they met earlier and he's getting torn to shreds by the zombies. I mean, that's some morbid stuff for a kids movie. But I mean, I'm not complaining. It was funny when I first saw it in the movie. So I think I'm going to give this movie a creeper out of 10. It's not crazy, but it's not terrible. I would say this movie is like the middle of the road when it comes to like just movies in general. Now for video game movies, it really doesn't take much to surpass, so it's a decent video game movie, but it's nothing crazy. Obviously it's no Super Mario Bros. From like a few years ago. It's not even the Sonic movies. It's nothing like that. But I mean, it's better than some of those other video game movies from like the early 2000s, which it's not really hard to do that. They're some of the worst films you've ever seen in your entire life. So the movie is not terrible. Is it an absolute blockbuster of a movie that's going to be remembered generations down the line and you'll never forget about the Minecraft movie? No. You'll probably forget about this 2 to 3 months, and when it resurfaces in a year on TikTok or whatever, you'll be like, oh yeah, I remember how fun that movie was watching. That's what's going to be remembered as. But that'll do it for today's video. If you guys did enjoy this video, of course, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. It's much appreciated, and I'll catch you guys